Hey everyone, so I just got back from 2 estate sales and I'll show you everything I got. I just wanted to kind of show the table so you can kind of see what will be shown in this video. And throughout the video, I'll get into more detail of all the stuff I bought. But you can see I got a lot of original Power Ranger stuff from like '94. Some old Sesame Street metal cars. This is an old Beverly Hillbillies car. I haven't even looked at that yet, see what the comps are. Here's an old Crash Test Dummies plush. Here is an original Batman lighted sculpture. These I've seen go on eBay for about 150. These are pretty rare, but I know that y'all are here for the coins. And here's some of the ones I bought today, but of course I'm gonna show them all in better detail. I got a few dimes. I got some barbers and I got some Mercs. And there is a Seat of Liberty here somewhere as well. But I'll get to those. Yeah, there it is. And I've got a 1874 $1 gold coin. I got a 1840 New Orleans half dime. I got a 1917 Type 1 booby quarter. And a 1876 CC dime. So I'll get into those in just a few minutes, but I wanted to kind of give you a overall. Oh, and also this clock. This is a coin clock with about $60 milt. They're all 1964, so 90% silver. And I got a bunch of cool cassette tapes too. Oh, about to all spill out. But Led Zeppelin, Duran Duran, Black Sabbath, Jimi Hendrix, and Dead Kennedys. That's the one that surprised me. So I'll go over a lot of this. Hope I have time to discuss it all, but this is just kind of a showcase of what I'm going to show you today. And a signed Richard Petty magazine, some Life magazines, JFK, RFK, the Apollo moon landing, and 1971, this is when Nixon took us off the gold standard, so that one's going to be pretty cool. All right, stay tuned. So now we're on the way to Antique Somemore. It's an antique shop where we have a spot there, and I take some stuff that is a little more competitive on eBay, or that I'd rather not ship, or sometimes some fragile stuff. So we're going to go to this shop real quick, and I'll show the stuff from this lot that I am dropping off at the shop. So now we're back at home. I can start looking at the stuff we bought today. First item is this clock. Now this is the last of the U.S. silver coins clock, and this is going to be my personal clock in my office for a while. But when I list this on eBay, I'm probably going to start around 130. So it has Kennedy's 60. All of these are 64, but it has two $half, one at the 12 o'clock and the 6 o'clock position, and it has quarters at the 3 o'clock and the 9 o'clock position, and it has rosies at the 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 7, 8, 10, and 11 o'clock. So this is pretty cool. And the melt on this is about $55. I mean, it's not too bad, but it's going to be my personal clock for a good bit before I list it. Maybe silver will go up a little bit more. On to my favorite thing, the coins. Here's an 1875 Seed of Liberty dime. This has about 10 million mintage. And onto the barbers. This is a 1898 Philly with 16 mil mintage. Here's a 1904 with a mintage 14 mil. This one has really good details. And here is a 1907. This one has about 22 mil mintage. And a 1911. This one's pretty beat up. 18 mil mintage. Here's a 1912. This one is nice, but this one has 19 million mintage. Really nice. And here's a 1913. This one's nice as well. This one has the same, so 19 million mintage. And here's a 1914 that's nice as well. 1914D. I have two of these, and of course on both of them it's 11.8 mil. This one is nice. A nice rim. Looks pretty good. This one is okay. And here's a 1915. These are pretty rare. 5.6 mil. So this is nice. It's a good shape too. Nice rim. And the last of the barbers. This is a 1916. This one's pretty beat up, and it's pretty common. 18.5 mil. All right, and now to the Mercuries, my favorite U.S. coin. This is a 1917. This one's pretty common. 55 mil. And here is a 1920. This one's pretty rubbed, but 59 mil on this one. They made a lot of Mercuries. And I have two 1926 Phillies. These have a mintage of like 19, so not too bad on this one. 19 mil. All right, and I have a 1928 Philly. This one's not too bad. 19 mil. This is a better one. And I have two 1929s. These 25 mil, so not that bad as well. The late 20s and late 30s are the least common. And here's a 1936 Philly, 87 mil. Here's a 1938 Philly, here at 22 mil. Not that bad. A 1941S, this is where it gets crazy. 43 mil, not bad on this one, but you'll see some of the next ones. Like this 1942 Philly, 205 million. But it's nice, but that's because there's so many. And here's a 1943 Philly, 191 mil. They're nice, you know, still have a lot of silver on them. And here's a 1945S, 41 mil. It's not that bad. This was a last year. All right, now to the fun ones. This is a 1876 Carson City dime. They made a lot of these actually, but since it's Carson City, I had to get it. This is my first Carson City coin. This has a mintage of 8.2 mil. And it's still nice. There's a few scratches, quite a bit on the back, but it's still beautiful, and you know it's still my my first CC. So this one on eBay goes for around 30 to 90. So maybe I'll try to push maybe 65 on this and see where it goes. Nice rim. Still always nice to get a Seed of Liberty dime. You don't see them that often. All right, and here's another first for me. I've never had one of these. I've never actually seen one. These were minted a lot. These had a mintage of 8.7 mil. but I think a lot of people collected them, or they took them out of circulation because it was kind of controversial. They called it the booby quarter because if let me zoom in a little bit, so you can see the 1916 and 1917 Type 1 had an exposed breast, and eventually people, I guess especially parents, didn't want, or probably the religious people of that time didn't want the exposed breast of Liberty on the coin. So in 1917 they had a Type 2, and so only 1916 and 1917 had the exposed boob. And this coin goes for about 50 to 200 plus. Probably going to price it around 160 and see where it goes. And here is a 1840 New Orleans half dime, and this is a pretty low mint, and you'll see that I have written down in the back 935,000 mintage, but it's a little different. I'll get to that in a minute. But this is a 60 to 100 $280 coin, so this is pretty nice. It's got a lot of scratches. If you see right here on the reverse, it's got a lot of scratches, but it's rare to find a New Orleans or a O half dime, so these are pretty cool. Nice rim. It's rare to get these in nice rims too. These are always just hard to find. They're usually pretty rubbed. It's pretty nice. And here is the coin that I went there mainly for, this 1874 Indian Princess Type 3 $1 gold coin. This one has a mintage of 198,000. So this is the lowest mint coin. A lot of gold coins are low mint. They just didn't make a lot. But this one is beautiful. You can see the rim, and it's pretty thick too. It looks uncirculated. Of course, you can see, yeah, there's some marks. It's been circulated a little, so I would say lightly circulated. But this has a melt of $160. But because of the rarity and the low mintage, these go for about $400 to $560. I've seen some of these sell for $900. It just depends on the quality. But this one's really nice. And with gold, you can never go wrong. And I have a 2.5, and I have a $5 coin. So this is my first $1 gold coin. I have to revisit this coin real quick because of a correction my son made. The mintage on this coin is not 935,000; it's actually 695,000 because there's two versions of this coin, and that is a combination of both. This is the variety with no drapery. So this one is unfortunately the higher mintage one, but still, this coin has 695,000 mintage. So little more rare than 935,000 that I originally wrote down. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop this video, and I'll make a part 2 with the other stuff I bought uh, at the estate sale. Just thought I'd go ahead and finish up all the coins in this video, and for the coin collectors, and I'll do the other vintage stuff for more of a vintage video. Well, please subscribe, comment, like, thanks, and watch part 2.